Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate? Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
Well, MP and his team know how important these games are and how much a win in a game like this means to the fans. So far, they've taken care of business, but still have plenty of these rivalry games left. MP's got to be on his A game. Rivalry games are hard enough as it is.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. We've got Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Hart in at the 4. The Beast shot is off. Here's Jerome. Pass to Hart. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
The Beast, good. And MP has a whopping 6 All-NBA selections to his name. Really shows you the impact he makes on the game.
Yeah, I think MP should be very proud of all those awards. He's worked so hard during his career. He certainly deserves them. And the way he's always growing and evolving his game, I expect this one won't be the last.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And a nice finish on the layup. The Beast has got 8. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Hunter. Cleveland again missing.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Here's Jerome. Outside Hart. Looking to end the run.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's the Beast. He's covered by Hart. Here's the Beast. Coming off 41 points last game out. Knocks down the triple. 11 points in the game.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Cleveland making a change here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Here's Larson. Against Chicago, he was really on his game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He ended up with 41 points, and his defense stood out as well with a number of impressive steals on the night. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. Jerome. And the 3 off target. Detroit leading by 9. Ooh, stolen by Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both.
Well, a great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Williams is checked in for the Cavaliers. Inside. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
The Beast shot is off. Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Larson. That one's wide left. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
There's the triple. The Beast shot is off. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Larson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Drops in the 3. Larson's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons going with a whole new group out there. On the court for the Cavaliers, we've got Colin Sexton. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Mitchell in at the 3 spot.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It's good. The Beast has got 31.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
The Cavaliers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The Beast has got 6 in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Jerome. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Detroit has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. The Beast, good. The Beast has got 35.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Allen a screen. Outside for Sexton. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. The Beast has got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Outside Mitchell. Hunter the screen. And it's Mitchell penetrating. The shot's good. Mitchell's gotten his first basket of the night.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Pistons on top, just dominating this one. And we'll return shortly.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing.
Now let's take a moment. Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately, is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Luka Doncic is out there with Castle. Then there's Cunningham. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's the Beast in at the power forward position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Sinks the tray. The Beast has got 43 points.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Hard against Wembanyama. Here's Allen. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Doncic outside. And Detroit another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Jerome. Allen a screen. Right side Hart. 4 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Hart to end the run. The rebound by Detroit.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
To the middle. A big group. Out. 3 seconds left. And that one drops. Castle's got his second basket on the night. And so it's the Detroit Pistons making this game a no contest. They poured it. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 32% during this fourth. So we see the Pistons taking the...
Great win tonight, MP. They don't even know what's coming for them.
MP about to tear the
The other
roof
team's
off.
already worried about stopping you, MP.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
And as the conversations swirl around MP, one of those, of course, is how vocal MP has been about these rivalry games he plays in. His goal is to win each and every one of them.
And for MP and this team, they love outdoing their rivals. It's been extra sweet for them and their fans. We've seen some barn burners with MP leading the charge. This is a confident team right now. Tonight, another opportunity for what would be a huge win this season.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Barrett. Howard is out there with Song. Then it's James. And it's Pollard in at the shooting guard.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here is James following the three from the Beast. James, the pass to Pollard. Wizards passing it around. Barrett, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's the Beast. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. The Beast's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pistons. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Going inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here's Barrett. James outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. And stolen by Howard. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Shots good by the Beast.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to James. Here's Pollard. And here's Barrett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka...
Pistons leading by 7. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Allen. Nick Richards out there with Howard. It's Najee in at the 4.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. They double him with Wembanyama. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To the middle. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Castles checked in for Detroit. Wizards trail by 10. They double him with Cunningham. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He came away with 41 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing. Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Nobody near Allen. Sinks the triple. Allen's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards. Here's the Beast, and there's another one for the Pistons.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Shoots. Rebound by the Pistons. The Beast's got his fourth rebound in this one. Into the lane.
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
How about the hang time you need to pull off something like that?
I know, above and beyond. You're right.
And you add in the creativity with all the dunks out there, and we've seen some. That one stands out.
Knocked loose, out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
They're checked in for Washington. Shot clock at 2. And another miss by Washington. Detroit leading by 13 to the paint. Down low. They double him with James. Cunningham on the wing. And he's good on the three ball. Cunningham's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And defense has to guard Cade in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
Allen outside. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Now an update on Alex Czar from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Washington. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Allen finds Barrett. Nice ball movement by Washington. Inside. And Czar throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's the Beast. Drops in the layup for 2. The Beast's got 29.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Wizards. 19-point game. James. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And here is James. Nothing on the board. Howard can't hit. Detroit leading by 21. Here's the Beast. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Good work there as it goes. The Beast's got 35 in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. The first free throw is good. The Wizards making a switch here. And so Barrett nails both of them. Here's the Beast. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
You know, right now, for the Wizards,
they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well,
changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Washington Wizards.
A lot of brick.
And that's a halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. Castle is out there with Doncic. And it's the Beast, and it's Miles in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Stolen. Here's Pollard, guarded by Doncic, and a wide-open look for Howard. Trains the three-pointer. Howard's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
The 19-foot shot. Detroit with the rebound. The Beast's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
James, the pass to Howard. Here's Sarr. That's tipped. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's the Beast. James defending. Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Hey, who's watching them?
Pass to Sarr. The shot by Howard. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Howard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
The Beast can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Pollard. The three-pointer off the mark. Detroit has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. With the drive, that one good for 2. The Beast's got 46 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
James with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Howard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
The Beast can't hit. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Howard. Here's Sarr. This one for three. Wembenyama with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's the Beast. Drains it from beyond the arc. The Beast's got 49 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The Beast can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And they double up James. Outside Howard. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the Beast. No good on the three. Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Sarr, and that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And
That's what I'm talking about.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear, that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
You can tell how much MP cares about these rivalries. He has been absolutely on fire when the games matter the most. And how important it is to him to win these games. It's about pride, not just for him, but for his entire team as well.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Luka Doncic is out there with Castle. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's the Beast in at the 4 slot. Here's Risa Shea. 15 in his last outing. Collins, a good look. Rebound by the Beast. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Here's the Beast. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Mitchell against Doncic. To the paint. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
The Beast, good.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Now here's Collins. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Collins with a screen on Doncic. Collins, no good. The Pistons lead by 12. Wembanyama, the pass to the Beast. Fires the three. The rebound by Atlanta. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
Now here's Barrett. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Collins passes to Mitchell. No good with the triple. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's the Beast. Nails it from beyond the arc. The Beast has got 19 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's the Beast. Kept alive. And here's Cunningham outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night. Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Okongwu. To the inside. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Detroit. The Beast has got 4 rebounds in the game. The three. And the Pistons, another 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. To the wing, right side. Pass to Rizachet. To the left side wing. Collins fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Collins has got 8 points.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Barrett with it. Big group substitution here for Atlanta. Wagner's checked in for Okongwu. Ricochet comes in for John Collins. Hawkins is checked in for Barrett. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Mitchell. Outside Joe. Pass to Hawkins. To the paint. Here's Johnson. The shot from the low post is good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Then there's Wagner, then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Hawkins in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hawks trail by 21. Wagner, he's open. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Here's the Beast. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. The Beast has got 28 points for the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Stan, the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He had 65 points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's the Beast. Uneasy, too, on the layup. The Beast has got 34.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
On the take, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Castle's checked in for the Pistons. Pass to Okongwu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass, just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Collins. To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Okongwu. This one for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Okongwu's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Now here's Mitchell. No points yet. Outside Barrett. The ball's knocked loose. And up the court come the Pistons on the break.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Collins outside. From outside the arc. Barrett can't hit. Pistons shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Here's the Beast, covered by Johnson. Pass to the Beast. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the...
Oh, this is a great trade for them. Wendell, always a double-double threat. I mean, he gives you size and toughness without hurt.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Detroit Pistons.
We knew.
And that's a wrap on.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Luka Doncic is out there with Castle. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's the Beast in at the 4. Here's Rizachet. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he...
Oh!
Wow!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Pass to Okongwu. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Detroit. The Beast has got his 6th rebound on the night. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Soft touch off the glass.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Basket counts. The Beast has got 9 points here in the second half.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Rizachet. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. The 3, Barrett. And the three-pointer goes.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
The Beast. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
And a misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages.
.27 seconds left to play in the third. Wagner outside. Pass to Hawkins. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. The Beast has got 59 points. Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Detroit building an insurmountable lead. Come on. They're up 38. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from...
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Harrison. Collins comes in for Johnson. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Hawkins. And Mitchell subbed in for Joe. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
Onyeka Okongwu is out there with John Collins. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Mitchell. And it's And so it's Detroit easily.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Ain't ready, MP.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Detroit. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Magic, a few slots below them.
And checking out Detroit, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Well, we continue to monitor how this team fares against their rivals. You might remember MP has made it his mission to beat every rival team that crosses his path.
And give MP all the credit in the world. MP has delivered in rivalry games thus far. We know it's been a major emphasis for him. Win as many of these as he can. Tonight might be one of the tougher challenges they face. Could be a close one.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Black is out there with Floyd, and it's Smith in at center. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Gray.
Yeah, each of these teams are...
Connects again from distance.
And he's almost third now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. Here's the beast, then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
On offense, here are the Magic. 7-point differential. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a deep 3. Black, no good. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
So it's Orlando now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Pistons leading by 11. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Pistons. The Magic trail by 6. Cunningham is out there with Castle. Then it's the Beast. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And for the Magic, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Out left to the wing. The 3. Rebound, Detroit. They've led by as many as 11 points. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And the shot goes in. Jemison's got 10 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Tomasevic, he's covered by Thompson. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Hardy. Lets it go with the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him.
Oh, and there he puts it down!
Man, what a
Oh, my goodness.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. And so here's Orlando. They trail by 9 points. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Hardy, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The Magic again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The Beast, count it. The Beast's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 43 points, but the big standout was his season high in rebounds. What an effort on the glass. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest. And so is Detroit with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to...
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
And moving on, let's take... And that is...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that. Oh!
And so it's Detroit with a 21-point lead. Do end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Oh!
And so is Detroit with a 21-point lead. Do end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Banchero lets it go from deep. Detroit with the rebound. The Beast's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace. So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Smith the pass to Floyd. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Wagner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Detroit's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. The 3 ball, and he knocks it down. Good-looking 3 there from the Beast. The Beast's got 42 in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And it's Wagner missing.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Pass to the Beast. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The Magic trail by 21. We've got Cunningham. Thompson is out there with the Beast. Then there's Doncic, and it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's the Beast. There's the killer two-handed slam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Black. Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Doncic. Hardy, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And, Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day, so I like it. I really do.
Takes the three. The Beast can't hit. The Magic trail by 21. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Here's Black. Knocked away.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Here's the Beast. It's deflected.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
And so Detroit takes this one.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Not ambitious. I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home.
About game time, bring the pain time.
Things always get spicy when these guys are in town. Over here, over here.
Oh, say does that.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Well, with all the battles past, Grant, definitely some history between these two teams.
Oh, B.A., this is high level. You talk East versus West, that's usually championship or bust type aspirations.
And these rivalry games always captivating. Some players will try to downplay it, but not MP. He said all along, I'm coming for him.
And you have to give MP a lot of credit. Many believe that he added pressure to himself and his team by asserting his desire to beat their rivals. But he handled the pressure, stayed true to his word, and delivered some excellent performances despite the highly competitive nature of those matchups, something he hopes to replicate in this one.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Amen Thompson out there with Asar Thompson. Then there's Kate Cunningham. Then there's Castle. And it's the Beast in at the 5 down low. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's the Beast. Oh, my goodness. How about that? Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the free throw, no good. A shot to stop the run, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Robinson Earl. Rebound Detroit. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Woodson. Here's Caver. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Beast.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Woodson, defended by Thompson. Robinson Earl, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's the Beast. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The Beast passes to Cunningham. Here's the Beast. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Fires the 3. They get it again. The 3. Here's Castle. Tries to keep it alive. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it's
San Antonio trailing here. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Castle is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's the Beast in at the center position. Beasley, that's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's the 3. The Beast, good. The Beast has got 13 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
There's a screen. Johnson for 3. The shot no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he gets it to go. He's got 15.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Spurs trail by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He added 61 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Beasley outside. And there's a pick. Pass to Stevens. Here's Livingston to stop the run. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Cunningham passes to the Beast. And that one drops for him. The Beast has got 7 points for the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Johnson on the wing. The 3-ball. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Stevens has got his first points of the night.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Johnson. Detroit with a rebound. The Beast has got his 5th rebound in this one. You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a 6th man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. Thompson, he's checked in for Fudge. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's the Beast. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 8. Knocks it loose. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. And he gets the bucket. The Beast has got 26. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And so it's Detroit, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Glancing at the upcoming schedule when you guys played against one another, did you always have your games circled on the calendar? Changing focus now to the tough first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Where's the intensity at the...
Appreciate you joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's Woodson in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. The Beast. Good.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
There's the drive. Good. The Beast has got 7 points for the quarter.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Spurs trail by 16. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Holmgren. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Robinson-Earl. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. San Antonio. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Fires for three. Knocks it down from distance. The Beast has got 10 points here in the second half.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And the Pistons making a change here. Fudge is checked in. Stevenson, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lets it go from deep. Woodson with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Caver. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance. Caver's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Thompson outside. 4-3. And Detroit another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Holmgren. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Cunningham against Stevenson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Spurs trail by 17. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Caver. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Fudge.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
The Beast. And Detroit another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup. The Beast has got 47 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Outside Stevenson. Pass to Caver. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Detroit leading by 22. Into the lane. The Beast shot is off. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Beast has got 49 in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Now here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. Out left to the wing. Can they get it? Can't hit that one. And so it's Detroit. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless...
So we see the Pistons taking the W here.
Good game, MP. That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Good night.
Go.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season.
I want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing. I get that.
Luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
And we will do our part to help you get the media on your side.
All right, I'm with it. That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
MP, how you feeling?
MP.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench...
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Mitchell. Evan Mobley is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the beast. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Mitchell with it, picked up by Thompson. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shots good by the beast. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Mobley. To halt the run. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Mitchell passes to Carter. Cleveland moving it around. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Mobley, a screen on Thompson. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Shots good by the beast.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Carter left side. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's the beast. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. To the middle. Stripped it away. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The Beast passes to Thompson. Here's the Beast. From past the arc, another three for Detroit.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Hart the pass to Sexton. Hunter for three. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
We've got Kate Cunningham, and it's Fudge in at the three, the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And now the Pistons, fast break. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Brooklyn put on a show. He scored 46 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And another miss by Cleveland. Detroit leading by 23. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he is a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
To the paint. Here's the Beast. Rebounded by Hart. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hunter. Down low. 6 to shoot. McBride finds Mitchell. They need this. Rebound by the Pistons. The Beasts got 8 rebounds in this game. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Mobley. The second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure.
And that's a byproduct of not just his talent, but of the effort he's put in this season. Nobody works harder than this guy.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Going to be a fantastic weekend. Carter outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 6. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Mobley misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 36.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. His three-pointers off the mark.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Down low, looking to end the run, and it's Carter missing. Pistons have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Stolen by Carter. Mobley right side. Rebounded by the Pistons. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Mobley throws it down.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Tyson. Off target from outside. Here's the Beast, covered by Mitchell. Yep, that one goes in there. 44 points for the Beast.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Detroit as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense. Can't keep up with those guys. So the D.
Okay, fellas. Now, and that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got Mobley. He's out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
Stay on him.
Here's Jerome, covered by Cunningham. Mobley, a screen on Thompson. No good with the layup.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Mobley. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Beast. Mitchell comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Puts the move on. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beasts launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets, and that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the wide open shot from Miles. Drills the three-pointer. Miles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Mobley outside. Oh, that's blocked. For the finish. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
So for the Pistons, Fudge is checked in, and it's Thompson in for Cade Cunningham. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in. Here's the Beast, covered by Mobley. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 53, and that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Hart, he's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Mitchell, and so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. A nice shot by Mobley.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's the Beast. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Hunter. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
From the arc. Sexton grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The Beast can't hit. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Hunter. The kick out to Mobley. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Sexton. Rebound, Detroit. The Beast's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pistons ahead, running away with it. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Beast out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Petrushev in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the... And so it's the Pistons taking care of business.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Can't say nothing bad about Puma. They've been cool.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And it's getting down to the wire here. Just 7 days left in the All-Star voting. Here's how it looks.
It's all coming together. We've got a pretty good idea of who's going to make it.
You look at Thompson. The fans have pushed him into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I'm glad they have. This is a guy who deserves to be up there with the rest of those names.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Jalen Williams, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. And for Detroit, we've got Cade Cunningham. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Wembanyama out there with Asar Thompson. And it's the Beast in at the 4 spot. So the Pistons will get the first possession. And Doris, here at the halfway stage of the regular season, what do you think teams have to do to continue to improve?
Well, coaches love this question because what they talk about all the time is process, not skipping steps. Getting into the gym every day and being consistent with your habits. To me, there's no mystery to success, whatever we're talking about. The magic is in the work.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Hey guys, well, all eyes will be on the potential MVPs tonight. MP and I chatted about this challenge of facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this one, and he told me, I am looking forward to it. I know Shai's a student of the game, so this will feel like a chess match at times. It's a test that we're both looking forward to. We'll see how strong his chess game is soon enough.
Good stuff. I know the chess pieces, but that's about it. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force. It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Hansen. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Doncic with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's the Beast. And Detroit another 3.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Outside Love. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
The Beast. And he lays it up and in. The Beast has got 13.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Williams from long range. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. They need this. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Launches it. The Beast. Good. 18 points for him.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Williams from long range. He buries it from 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Outside, Williams. The layup misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Love. 9 points for him in his last game. And Williams punches it home.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He finished with 47 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Hardaway, the pass to Hansen.
Hey, yo, right here.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Pass to Thompson. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. The three is up. The Beast, good. The Beast has got 30.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That one no good. And so it's Detroit, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. So both teams changing it up here, and something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hardaway in at the 5 spot.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's the Beast. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that one misses.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. .55 seconds left in the half. Farrell's shot is off. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Crafty move, the Beast. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The Thunder shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. Thompson with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. And he's going for the oop here. Thompson's shot is off. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams, there's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. .23 seconds left to play in the half. Love finds Williams. Back to Love. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Looking to get back on track. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Williams has got 7 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
He drops it from range.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Detroit Pistons. That does it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Kate Cunningham out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama, then it's Thompson, and it's the Beast in at the power forward position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Back door.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. No problems knocking that one down. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to the Beast. Out to Thompson. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. And Detroit another 3.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From downtown, another 3 for Detroit.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Williams with it. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Offline with a 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
The Beast. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Hey, who's watching them?
Inside. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You look at the Pistons, they are holding down the number 1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Well, I think for Detroit, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Outside, Williams. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. They set the pick. Here's the beast. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Banked it in off the glass. The Beast has got 58.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Out to the wing. Plenty of space. And that one's good.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Doncic passes to the Beast. And again.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special talent.
Incendiary scoring performances on any given night. And nearing third place for most 60-point games in a season.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pure from three-point range. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic passes to the Beast. From behind the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here.